Welcome back to another episode of Quickie with Matt. I am sitting in my new office here in Gordon Square in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm really excited to be back doing some face-to-face therapy with precautions, as always, but it's been a little bit of time since I updated some content and gave you guys a quickie, so today I wanted to do that. Today's topic is going to be sex and the myth of penetration. Everyone thinks sex is all about penetration. It is very penis-centric. And yes, penis-centric is a word that we use in the sex-positive therapy community. But getting back to the point, when people talk about sex and they say, I had sex, it's always just talking about penetrative sex. I know I mess up sometimes, and I like to educate my clients on the difference when we are talking about physical intimacy. You see, there's this weird inherent hierarchy out there when it comes to physical intimacy. Whether it is rounding the bases or some weird ass saying that's out there, people tend to think that they're more qualified to give advice if they have gone all the way, aka had penetrative sex. And that is just simply not true. When we look at sex in this dichotomy, penetrative versus non-penetrative, it can really limit our expression of physical intimacy and increase a lot of shame in us. But penetrative sex is just one form of sex. And today you're going to learn about the wide variety of other ways to express physical intimacy. What most people have forgotten when we say the words oral or anal, or the less commonly used in our society, vaginal, is that the word that follows those words is, you guessed it, sex. Foreplay is a form of sex. Sex can take many different forms, and I know you're rolling your eyes and saying, well, duh, Matt, that makes sense. I know this. But my response to those people are, do you? Do you know this? Take time and digest this for a little bit. Sex is not all about penetration. Sex is oral sex. Sex is anal sex. Sex is solo sex. If you can remember this, then some of the pressure will be lifted on you needing to go all the way and have penetrative sex. I also think it's important to talk about a part of sex that gets a shit ton of attention in media and society today. Can you guess it? Well, because I'm not skilled at YouTube yet and can't figure out all these crazy editing tricks, I will just tell you. The orgasm. Most people think that the main part about physical intimacy is the orgasm at the end of sex, when really it probably takes up about 3 to 5% of the overall experience. I find when I talk to a lot of people, individuals and couples who are in relationships, this tends to be a huge problem for them. People develop so much anxiety over the act of climaxing and having an orgasm. They put so much pressure on themselves to reach this climax and this peak and this orgasm, and yes, let's do it, let's finish, fireworks, all of that they clam up and they forget about the 97% of the experience that they're already having. They shut down. It is unfortunate that an orgasm has become a staple in physical intimacy. I mean, I get it. We live in a world that promotes heteronormative standards, and reproduction is an essential component to having a successful relationship. I mean, this is all bullshit. But more on that in another quickie. Back to the orgasm. Do yourself a favor and take it off the table. Try to focus on the overall experience. Touching, kissing, cuddling, foreplay, exploring your partner or partners. Trust me, you will enjoy the overall experience a lot better. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't hesitate to subscribe and be the first notified when I produce new content. And please head over to my Instagram, Cleveland Sex Therapy, and follow there as well. Take care.